Hold on to your controllers. Fresh leaks suggest groundbreaking features in GTA 6, including AI-generated players, elevating the gaming experience to new heights. And here's a spicy rumor: could May 24th be more than just a date? With Bonnie and Clyde's history, fans speculate as surprise release on trailer to drop. The gaming world awaits, buzzing with excitement for the unexpected. Subscribe as we're getting closer to GTA 6 trailer to release. Thank you and let's go. Is this actually how the GTA 6 story will end? But honestly, it will not be like that because just some AI drew it like that. But here we go, as it told AI to predict the GTA 6 ending, and yeah, this one looks pretty good. And yeah, of course it's not like GTA 6, but it's just the alternative ending that we might get. So it would be really interesting to see something like this to play out in GTA 6 story. Next up, what are you going to check first? Gotta check the new physics engine, and here we go, the main story and players at the lounge, going to one and only spot everyone needs and everyone wants to see. Let's go for the next one. Rockstar Games is using AI for players, as this may be applied in GTA 6. Try not to get removed challenge. So 8.2 auto-generated players. As a part of the services, we may offer you the opportunity to play with your friends or other matched opponents. To ensure that you have available opponents at the right skill level, some of these matched opponents may be auto-generated. So computer-controlled players that look and play like a real player. Oh my god, finally, because there's been like hundreds of times I've wanted to do a job with a friend, but no one else joins and we can't play without like 4 people. We can now on GTA 5 Online or not? If yes, I install right fucking now. That would be funny if you could do a heist with bots and give them 15% of your cut. That would be great for the original heist. No one wants to play them now and it'll hell to get them down. I miss the days of me and the boys staying up until 2 in the morning failing over and over again on Prison Break because someone kept dying at the prison. It's actually a good thing Rockstar is going into the game with this issue in mind. GTA Online was kind of testing ground early on, and they didn't really think having 4 players heist and missions through the very well, which is why the more recent heists require only 2 players, and 1 heist, and nearly all content in the last few years can even be done solo. Also, Red Dead Redemption Online has no mission that requires more than 2 players, and players leaving during the mission won't kick the remaining players out either. They can just continue the mission with less people, so I'm glad they're working on improving this aspect of their online modes. Next one, was watching the news at work about Florida when suddenly we could see these 2 pictures, and the accuracy is actually unbelievable. How Rockstar are in the league of their own. That's crazy. Reminder that Michael Unsworth's LinkedIn features GTA 6 on games he's written. Then Hauser, Michael and Rupert Hampshire's writers of Red Dead Redemption 2 most likely wrote GTA 6 before they left Rockstar, although Rupert still works at the company, as we could see on his LinkedIn as well. Next up, anyone else hope for more realistic crime? Look, GTA 5 is a great game and I've had fun with it, but it has some of the most wackiest out there missions I've seen in this series. I mean, some of these missions were straight out of the new Fast and Furious movies, and the whole infiltrate the government for XYZ type missions break any potential immersion in the story when you just think for a second how insane they are. So I'm hoping that Rockstar can take some cues from how much people enjoyed Red Dead Redemption 2, which was more based on realism, and apply that same game style to GTA 6. I hope to see more realistic missions revolving around the crime that actually happens in the real world, and I hope they can just stick to the basic murder, steal, rob, kidnap, drug deal, gun run type of crime and make it so gritty and immersive that it's captivating. Of course they can and will dramatize it a bit, but I ain't trying to take down the whole FBI and save the world from aliens in GTA 6. Save the shit for a Saints Row. Well, that was the whole point of GTA 5. It was a homage to Hollywood action movies. Game takes place in Los Santos. Protagonist is a big fan of old movies. That was the whole gimmick. I think this time around the heists will be way more grounded, similar to Red Dead Redemption 2, as they will start by robbing small stores, specific targets to like rich influences. Later they go for yachts, cruise ships and stuff like that. Maybe at the end of the game they get confident enough to rob banks. I replayed GTA 4 semi recently, and I really liked the early missions where you had to deal with a handful of guys using your 1 or 2 guns and your ability to move around the weird little piece of environment. It felt like kind of like a little puzzle where the solution involves killing guys, and it was a lot more fun than the later missions where you're behind a cover shooting 100 guys. I'm totally with you on the aliens and over-the-top ridiculousness of vehicles, weapons, and missions. However, I am hard-pressed to think of GTA game that didn't use movies, TVs for direct inspiration. Where would Vice City be without movies like Scarface and Casino? Tell me you didn't think of that movie hit while on the bank robbing missions in GTA 4. Red Dead Redemption 2 made me hopeful that the GTA 6 will go back to its roots in more traditional true crime. Give me more The Departed and less Fast and Furious for sure. Bonnie and Clyde died on May 24th, and I wouldn't be surprised if Rockstar released trailer 2 on that date. As here we could see the exact date over there, as it was over like 90 years ago, and it's rolled around. I don't think they would do it, but I'm with you. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually do so, because it would be really nice to see something like that, to play out this story and to see that the trailer will be dropped on that exact day. It would be really nice to see that. The only thing to really base it off is a potential Q1 2025 release. Rockstar usually releases several trailers for a game before release, starting for a part and getting closer and closer to each another the closer we get to the game's release, making halfway through 2024 a reasonable timeline for trailer 2. Speculations about the speculations. Yeah, he deleted his other comment presumably because of a bunch of the downvotes, but if he expanded, I replied with a trailer timeline breakdown of other releases, still doesn't really provide a logical reason for disagree with speculated times, to be honest. GTA 4 may be too old to use as a benchmark, and if you look at their most recent release, Red Dead Redemption 2, it follows a closer pattern to GTA 5, and I think they found a marketing strategy that they like, and in my own opinion, there's a good chance they'll use it again. They did break GTA 6 world records with the release of 5, so I could see why they might feel good about the strategy. The only real thing is, it's not likely to happen soon. That's just based on their previous marketing campaigns, where there's a trend of releasing one announcement trailer and then keeping it quiet for a year or so before dropping more. So realistically, they will release something in the last quarter of this year, as the pattern only happened because they debuted GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 far too early in their developments because of the internal-external pressure. And take a look at other games, it actually says that they might drop it way earlier than before. The strategy was good for GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, but we are now in the future and this title actually made a huge hype, so I don't see actually them like postponing something like that. So that's kind of what we are going to talk about in the next video. As you can see right here, a huge rumor about something sus, so we are going to talk about that one in the next video. And if you're interested, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.